Alright guys, let's get started. You're watching Crypto Corner, your crypto radar for all the latest news, reviews, market analysis and tutorials that help you master the crypto markets. Well, the crypto markets are down again, and what I'm seeing, I want to point out, even though we do have a bullish sentiment once again, most of the people are feeling bullish right now, but this is the trick, and this is really something that we can expect. The market is always against you, don't forget that. The market is trying to take your money. You need to play the market, and right now many people started feeling bullish because we managed to have a decent breakout. We broke from a downwards resistance trend line, and everyone thought, okay, we are really starting the next bull run. Many people jumped in already. As you know, yesterday I mentioned in my analysis, I actually stopped buying. I started buying and then I noticed a few things and I stopped. I'm actually expecting that Bitcoin could make another dive downwards, and I'm going to show you now. I'm going to go in the higher time frames because it's the higher time frames that are really giving me this bearish scenario. I'm going to go into the monthly on Bitcoin because that's not a chart that I very often look at. Today I just looked at it, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're looking at the monthly here, and this is what I wanted to show you. We see that this is a double top formation that we have. We are still playing this. This is a bearish formation, so we are still under the influence of this double top. What is interesting though is that even though we are already dropping in the RSI, we did go in the overbought region. This is last year summer when we topped out. Then we went through a correction and we reached another top. Actually, this was our all-time high, so this is a higher top than the previous one. However, we didn't really go in the severe overbought region in the RSI, and we are already dropping from there. So just judging by RSI, we could probably think that this was a decent bottom here and that we are already starting the next wave up. But looking at the MACDs, this bearish cross here, I don't really like that, and we printed that very recently. So this is what actually gives me the idea that we still have to drop much lower. As we can see, we are starting now to be controlled by the bears. We are going into the bear territory. This is when the market is being controlled by the bears. So at this point, if the bears are in control, they can easily push Bitcoin to drop much lower. And this is what I'm thinking is most likely going to happen. We're going to have this, we already did this rebound. It was a small rebound though. We could have gone at least up here to 49k, around 50k, and then get proper rejection, or even 47k, 46, 47k would have been a good rebound. But we almost went there, we went to 45. And is it possible that this was our rebound, and from now we're going to make another dive lower to the lower support like this one here, which is at 33,000? This is still a possibility. We have to consider that this is still an option that we could come and retest this price level. So if that is to happen, then we're going to see a lot of blood across the board. All of the altcoins will be bleeding just as much, if not even more, than Bitcoin, because this kind of a drop for Bitcoin could be something alongside 18 to 20% from the current rates. This could be much worse for the altcoins. The altcoins could easily be 25 to 30% down if Bitcoin makes that kind of a drop. So we have to really watch this price level very closely. Right now, we're in the middle of the month, so it's still, we have plenty of time. We're not talking about monthly close or anything like that. On the daily, we are seeing that the MACDs are still quite far apart, so these MACDs are not bullish at all. At this point, I'm expecting that these MACDs will start getting tighter together and they will be crossing. That cross from here downwards will be a bearish cross. Therefore, I'm not really expecting too much bullish price action to come over the next few days. This is the daily after all, so it's not a very short term. Let's look at the shorter term though. This is the hourly. We are forming this downwards trend line here, and we haven't in fact broken up from it. Right now we are about to break up from it, but we might also get rejected and just break down. And if we are to break down, then there will be some panic selling that will kick in, because people will read this as a failure to go on the upside and that a further decline is to be expected. So right now, as we are trying to challenge this, If we just go sideways, then it's kind of neutral. If we break on the upside, that will be very good. But if we break on the downside, very, very bad, because it will indicate yet another week of falling prices for Bitcoin. And this is what we have to be quite aware right now. Typically, weekends are not very good time to be taking trades, because we are low in volume. And as we are low in volume, we are open to manipulation. So easily this price can be pushed downwards from here, and easily it can be pumped from here. Artificially, it can be a fake out. Either way, both down or up, it could be a fake out. Really, on Monday, we're going to have the confirmation of where this is going, where the direction of the market is going. Right now, it looks bearish to me. A quick look on Ethereum is showing us a very similar picture. We're having the MACDs being quite far apart on the high end, so these are going to start getting tighter. They are going to start crossing. That will be a bearish cross. Also, here we have a confluence in price action. We have a divergence as the price was going upwards, the volume was going downwards. And again, as you know, this is a bearish indicator. So I'm expecting that we will continue going downwards, and we will be reaching this 2,400, 2,500 levels. This is really where we are heading towards. Before that, we have 2,700 being our support. So most likely we will find temporary support here. But if there is more selling pressure from the bears, which I'm expecting, most likely we'll be coming again into the 2,500s. And this hopefully will be a support here that we will find. But we could actually drop even to the 2200s yet again. This is still a possibility. This episode of Crypto Corner is sponsored by Bityard, an exchange that I have been using for well over a year already. They operate in 150 countries with licenses in USA, Estonia and Singapore, and provide spot and leveraged trading on numerous assets. Not only they have loads of cryptocurrencies, including some of the newest coins to hit the market, but also derivatives such as crude oil, precious metals, gold, silver and more, stocks such as Nasdaq and MiniDAO, and they offer up to 100x leverage on many of these markets. What I find very useful is that on spot trading they separate cryptocurrencies in groups like DeFi tokens, or proof of stake tokens, or tokens from the Grayscale Trust portfolio, or Binance Smart Chain tokens, and so on. This makes it easier when I want to focus only on a specific category of tokens, and they keep adding more and more assets. They have tripled the list of supported coins since I started using this exchange, so there's a much better choice already. In terms of security, they keep the majority of their funds in cold storage, with only a smaller portion in hot wallets that are used to pay withdrawals, and all withdrawals are manually approved during working hours only, so there's less risk of violations or exploits. They offer a copy trading service, so users that aren't very experienced can take advantage of those who are more skilled and make profits by copying their trades in an automated and uncomplicated way. You can go through the stats for each trader and choose what amount to allocate to them, and you can choose multiple traders to copy at the same time. You can use it on a desktop or mobile. Their app is on both Android and iOS, so it's easy to use it on the go as well. As I said, I've been using this exchange a lot throughout the past year, and the customer service team is very responsive, unlike many other exchanges where I've had to wait for days and weeks sometimes to get any response. Bityard has a live chat service, so you can find assistance pretty fast. They also offer up to $258 in various bonuses for new users, so grab the invite link from the description below to register and find out more. Alright, well, this wraps up today's episode, guys. Thanks for staying until the end. I hope this helped you, and if you like this video, show your support by leaving a like and a comment below, and also share it with someone else who would benefit from watching it. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below, where I drop the links to all of the important crypto services that I'm personally using, the top hardware wallets where I store my crypto for long term, also top exchanges, my charting tools, services that I'm using to make interest on my crypto holdings, and everything that I might actually using. All the important services are down there. Make sure that you check out the links. Also, our sponsor Bityard, the link is also in the description below. If you join with my link, you're getting some welcome bonuses, so make sure that you check it out. This is everything from me. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and get the notifications, because I'm posting almost every day news, reviews, market analysis, everything that you need to help you navigate in the crypto market. So this is everything for today. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next episode.